Welcome to the LA Foodie Podcast. This is Drew and Ben, the food dudes. We're looking for the best eats in LA and usually finding them.
On today's show, Attack of the Show writer Liz Miller joins us once again to subject herself to our blindfolded mischief. And we taste a little mischief of our own from the brewery. Plus, we talk liver pickling at a whiskey tasting, revisit Drew's trouble with egg creams, and we go deep at Tony's Little Italy. So grab a slice and shove it in your pie hole, because there's all that and more coming up on LA Foodie.
Top of the show, real quick, store.lafoodie.com.
Right.
Buy a t-shirt. They're cool. They say, I hamburger LA. They're
Which
neat.
you do. If you're listening to the show, you already hamburger LA.
You burger
probably,
it, don't
right?
you?
Yeah.
Also, the LA Foodie Podcast is now on Stitcher Radio.
All right.
So goddamn, if you're a fan of Stitcher, woo!
Yeah, somebody
if you're
requested
not,
it on Facebook, so we
care.
were like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it looks cool.
Stitcher's very cool. Our latest episode's always synced up and ready to go. You can see it. Go to lafoodie.com. There's a player on there, and you can check it out there. Or if you've got Stitcher installed on your phone, from there.
Your favorite mobile device, you can check it out. It's very exciting.
Also, a brand new thing on the website, tweets.lafoodie.com. That's tweets, Ben.
Tweets? I'm not familiar.
.lafoodie.com.
I don't know what that means.
It's a cool new page.
It is cool. I actually like that a lot.
What it does is it takes all the tweets and stuff that are trending and it organizes them all nicely and all of our content, videos and pictures and our posts and everything.
It's got all of it right there.
Plus it pulls old tweets, older tweets that might be relevant. So if you're on Twitter, which a very large part of our audience is, you're going to dig Tweets Ben.
It's not Tweets Ben. It's just tweets.lafoodie.com.
Correct.
Putting in Tweets Ben's not going to get you anywhere. So how's it been? Also, we have a whole new kind of setup happening here.
That's right.
Yeah, we're trying out new things with our video podcast and everything.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be like a fancy TV show, kind of.
Yeah. This is our.
We have a new camera.
Yeah, new camera. How are we looking? No, let us know.
Or
Tell
don't.
us how
or
awesome.
Don't.
Yeah, please do. I want to hear.
All right.
Well, what have we been up to this week? You know what? This week.
You got drunk on whiskey.
Oh man, I went to a whiskey tasting. The Whiskey Live invited us to come over there.
Whiskey Live? Wait,
Whiskey? Is it Whiskey Live? Yeah, Whiskey Live is the name of the event. It's a fairly pricey. It's like $150 to get in or something.
Damn.
If you want to. I know, but you get
so
all this whiskey. You know?
If you fall asleep on a giant pile of money every night,
yes,
and you really like.
I was really intrigued to see who would show up to this.
So who's the type of person that goes to Whiskey Live?
It's mostly, businessmen. And like
cigar chomping fellas.
There was a lot of cigar action happening. There's cigar vendors. We could have gotten free cigars with our thing, but
you declined.
I don't do cigars. I don't know.
I've done a couple cigars in my life, and they've always been gross.
Yeah,
it's like a big nasty cigarette.
Yeah, and I don't smoke cigarettes, so I'm like, it's tobacco.
I do appreciate it though. I mean, I get it.
Sure, I get it. It's just not for me.
It's not for me. Plus, we live in California. And it's like,
is that like not cigar town? I don't know.
Not really. I don't know. I feel like smoking here in California is a pain in the ass.
I guess that's true. It is probably kind of hard. But regardless, we're at the whiskey event, and this thing is
drinking in LA is really easy.
Yeah, yes, drinking and definitely not driving anywhere afterwards. But speaking of a lot of acquired taste, so there are a lot of Scotch whiskeys that I can't actually do. Like they're too smoky, they're too peaty.
The smoky ones.
It's not my thing. I'm just not that into it. I went with
Did you
Lisa
do one
and
that's
Brian.
like where it makes you feel like you're downwind from a campfire?
Oh yeah,
where you're just like
it's called like the Wild Scotsman or something. And the guy was there. It was like a big poster of him with his crazy.
The
hair.
Wild Scotsman was actually
also
there.
Yeah, standing right in front of his own poster. It was very exciting.
Was he fighting people? He'd
go,
"Oh, cunt!"
Well,
and he'd come tackle you.
He did not have a Scottish accent, so I'm not really sure he was.
He wasn't authentic.
I expected. I mean, and he had the look like when you see him, you're like, oh, well, he seems like when you say you're Scottish and you look like this, you'd be but no.
Did he smell smoky?
Well, I mean, he kept having to serve his smoky Scotch, so yeah, he smelled a little smoky.
So
but
did this?
Okay, I'm just gonna say there were. I'd say 5. We had a top 5. I'll run over them real quick. Just we really liked the Aberlour 16-year-old.
Aberlour 16-year-old.
Aberlour. The guy was very into selling it as like happy hour with Aberlour. Is it? It's not an easy name to remember. Oh yeah, it worked. But it was really smooth, actually complex, and you
was
can
it
kind of
smooth?
Smooth with a V?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't smooth with a V.
Okay, it was smooth.
There's some others that were smooth with a V, but not that one. But it was actually really nice. I'd never tasted that many whiskeys in one sitting before.
How did they cleanse you in between Not your palate.
Yeah, did they cleanse? Well, they spray down. Yeah, it's a delousing sort of procedure in between each one, so you kind of get tired of it after a while. But it's
poof.
Yeah, the poof. Yeah,
lime or whatever
we're just
it is.
covered. Yeah, but but no, it actually. So that was really tasty. They make another one at Aberlour called a Scapa.
Oh, you know what I've heard about Aberlour?
What's that?
It's not happy hour without Aberlour.
That's what
Where did I hear that?
Scapa, I'll tell you. He kept talking about butter cookies with it. It had a little bit of a vanilla kind of taste to it.
What's
the thing
like a Lorna Doone? Is that a butter cookie?
That's a butter cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like Christmas
What's a shortbread
butter cookies.
Cookie? I guess a shortbread cookie. Is it the same thing?
I don't know. We should
Audience
look it up.
challenge.
Yeah, butter and shortbread cookies, are they the same thing? Number 3, we also like the Dickel. You know what I'm saying? You like the Dickel. Add an oaky flavor to it. Everybody loves a Dickel. Monkey shoulder,
don't
quite
get,
good.
Don't get cocky, Ben.
I'm not. Monkey shoulder whiskey, also very good.
Good name.
Has little monkeys on the bottle, little pewter monkeys on there. So that's nice if you like such things. But it actually had a nice
like
clean
little
taste
figurines.
Yeah.
Could you hang it on the side of your glass?
No, they don't come off of the bottle. There are a lot of places that have that. Like Blanton's has they have little horses, little pewter horses. I talked about this in the show before. But so they want you to collect them or something. I don't know.
I got
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then we also liked the Breckenridge, which was the cleanest tasting whiskey. They actually make it in Breckenridge, Colorado, like outside the ski town.
We went to high school with someone named Breckenridge, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Super exciting information. But anyway, whiskey. Try out those whiskeys. All those were great. The Aberlour, the Scapa, the Dickel, the Monkey Shoulder, and the Breckenridge Dickel.
And don't forget that it's not happy hour without Aberlour.
Man, that guy's going to be so happy. What have you been up to?
Well, I had some drinks of my own, Ben, of the softer variety.
Oh, okay.
On a previous podcast, time shifting. Here we go again.
Right, okay.
Is it published yet?
Yeah.
Okay. On a previous, what show was it?
Dude, I don't even know.
Horton. It was Horton.
It was the Horton podcast. Yeah,
on the
right.
Jason Horton podcast, we talked about egg creams, and because I got an egg cream at Langer's, downtown, Langer's Deli. And I didn't think it was good, which bummed me out because everything at Langer's is good.
Right.
So it made me call the egg cream itself into question. Well, today, as snacks for us and everybody who's here, we went to Brooklyn Water Bagel Company in Beverly Hills, and they have a make-your-own egg cream station.
Okay.
God bless them.
Sure. I mean, because obviously you're going to be able to make an egg cream better than people who make it all the time professionally.
Fuck off. So I put it to the test.
Yes.
And there's like a big sign. It's Fox's You Bet. And it's like a big neon sign. And it's like, 1 pump of chocolate syrup. Milk to here, and then make it foam with seltzer, and then stir it up until it's foamy. Or I'm getting to paraphrase the sign. Yeah. So we did all that, and we being my wife and I, who assisted me throughout this process, because I just can't keep track of that many steps.
It's a lot.
Turns out egg creams are just kind of gross. It's like super watered down chocolate milk.
I
like
don't
watered down Yoo-hoo, as the Beastie Boys might say.
That's
Isn't
exactly
that the line?
what they would say. Is that what they say? I don't know. What are you talking about? No, but maybe is it like a relic of an era where things just weren't as sweet all the time, and so we're like people wanted it to to be like that level.
I don't know. I just feel like in the
40s.
40s, burnt toast was all you got. So you ate. You know what I mean? And it's like, we could have chocolate milk, but we're not going to let the Krauts get the milk, and so we're going to substitute, you know what I mean, or whatever.
It's all about the Krauts.
Yeah. Damn, Jerry. But, so not recommended, again, the egg
Double
cream.
not recommended egg creams.
Just, so the one time I can think of where you might want an egg cream, you've just mowed the lawn. It's hot. You're sweaty.
Sure, right. Smell the grass. Okay.
You
dirty.
Want a chocolate milk?
Sure,
but that just sounds.
It's a lot.
Just too thick.
Yeah, it's.
So what about that?
But
like really watered down.
Yeah, you're making an excellent pitch over here.
So
Screw lemonade.
Do lemonade. Do lemonade. Don't.
Oh, okay.
So if lemonade.
So if you have no
much,
lemonade,
much better.
you just have all of the egg cream supplies.
If you're out of water,
chance.
lemonade, tea.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All beers. Wine, if you're out of wine.
Yeah, you open your fridge and just like, what happened? And there's just milk.
Right.
And your seltzer bottle. And you're like, well, I guess we're doing this.
Now, one thing Brooklyn Water Bagel does have going for it, if you believe their water ionization process to make the water taste, it's chemically a duplicate of Brooklyn water, they say.
Okay.
They sell it in bottles. It's what they make the bagels with. They say that's what makes the difference.
Okay.
But the egg cream is made with quote-unquote real, well, here, it's a video podcast, real
yes,
Brooklyn seltzer water. So for whatever that's worth, it tastes like shit to me.
So don't drink egg creams, everybody, ever, it sounds like. I think that means it's time to give a hearty skull to today's guest. Let's meet Attack of the Show's Liz Miller.